How's it going, everybody? It's the man, the myth, the legend, Quadmft here, and in today's video, I will be bringing you guys a pretty cool new personality, sort of relatable video. This is going to be, of course, probably one of my favorite video series to do. This is going to be my questions and answers. So, of course, we're going to be looking at a little bit, I believe this is a 100 plus on the map Yemen. I believe I get 105, maybe 106 kills, somewhere around there. I believe playing with one or two friends in this game, but it really was a lot of fun. So let's move on to the questions. So starting off with the first question, we're going to be looking at one of my good friends, Prestige King. He says to me, will you ever live stream and play with subscribers? Now, trust me guys, I've been working on live streaming. I really would love to. In fact, I do have a little bit of extra time on my hands recently since it is summer. I mean, occasionally I will be really busy because basically in summer, it's not like you're neutrally busy throughout the whole thing. It's like you're constantly either really busy, or you're constantly like not busy at all, like not doing anything, like making videos all day or playing Call of Duty or hanging out with friends or something like that, something that you can easily pass by. But playing with subscribers, in fact, I do actually want to do it a lot, and I do it a lot. I know, but I do it a lot, and it's the way that I do it is a little bit weird. I mean, it's not really that weird. A lot of other different YouTubers do it too, but you guys want to make sure to go ahead and follow me on Twitter. That's where I'm going to really interact with you guys, and what I do is about, I'd say maybe at least 3 to 4 times a week, 4 times a week if I'm really open to something, 2 at the least if I'm not really open to something, if I'm having something busy, maybe a lot of football practice or at a football camp or something like that. But really what it is I tweet out, hey guys, message Quadmft on Xbox if you want to play Black Ops 2 with me, and I usually do get a few requests. I do get a few messages, people want to play with me, but recently I'd like to have a lot more messages than I have going on right now, because it's really cool to play with subscribers. I actually do turn on my mic. I know occasionally sometimes I won't if I'm sick, or maybe I just don't want to talk or something like that, but at least you guys will get to play with me. Don't worry guys, I will interact with you guys when you play in the party. We can play either private match and have a real open lobby, or we can actually go online and try and do our best. And I'll do it on PS3 also, if you guys were wondering that. Maybe you guys already commented it down in the comment section below, but I will be doing it on PS3 also. I'll just make sure to say PS3 in the tweet. But then the next question says, who is your favorite person whose name is Kyle and went to school with you and is in your grade and it is tweeting you right now? Well, it's definitely you, Kyle. He's actually one of my good friends. I've known him again since about, I believe he may have came in 4th grade, could have been 3rd grade, but we were really good friends way back then. We still are now. You know, I left the school that we went to together in about midway through 5th grade and went on to a different school, and then we started to hang out more in 8th grade, so we didn't actually lose being friends. We still managed to stay friends, which I thought was pretty cool, because when people leave schools, when people move schools, they kind of lose all their friends at the old school. You know, they kind of just become acquaintances, like, oh hey, yeah, I remember you, I went to school with you for a little bit at that old school, and then I moved schools, and we're not really friends anymore. But no, it's definitely not like that with Kyle and I. He's a cool guy. He's really funny. He's just weird. He's a weirdo. He's really cool. I love you, Kyle. You're definitely watching this. I know you are. But and then the next question comes from my friend Recon Nightmare. Known this guy for over 3 years. He said, favorite word in Swahili and how could you use it to effectively insult someone's mother? Well, I don't really have a favorite word in Swahili. If you guys don't know, I do speak Swahili. I know it's kind of weird to think that I actually do speak Swahili. I don't know. I guess I kind of just grew up in the environment. I mean, if you don't know, I do live in Africa. Oh my gosh, guys. Of course I don't live in Africa. Of course I don't speak Swahili. I don't know why he wants to know my favorite word. Recon or Cerudo. That's his old gamer tag. I don't really know why you want to know my favorite word in Swahili. That's a little bit weird, but I guess we can get past the fact, and I have to say it's definitely your mom. So the next question comes from Recon Nightmare saying, what would you do for a Klondike bar? Well, I'd probably sell my YouTube channel for a Klondike bar. So if anybody has a Klondike bar and actually wants to take my YouTube channel off my hands, I'm willing to make the trade. Tell me down in the comment section below. You guys got a Klondike bar and you can have my channel. You can have everything. I have a few videos prepared, so if you guys want to upload that, make sure to tell me down in the comment section below. Only if you have a Klondike bar, and if you have 2, you don't want to know what I'm going to do to you guys. But then the next question says, what is the square root of that face? That doesn't really make too much sense, but that's just a little ongoing joke we have. He always makes this face. I bet he probably copy and pasted it off something, and now we just copy and paste it, and it's just something weird. I don't know. It looks pretty cool, so go ahead, comment it down below or something like that. Copy and paste it and troll each other or something like that. And then it says, what's 2 plus 2? Of course, 7. And then the next question is, how many yos are in yo-yo? 2, maybe 2, maybe 3. I don't know. It depends how yo-yo-ish I'm feeling. And then that's just kind of weird. And the next actual question, no longer coming in from Recon Nightmare, is do you have a phone? And yeah, I do. I've talked about this in multiple videos. I have a Samsung Galaxy S4. I'm not one of those elite iPhone people. I really think the S4, at least the Samsung Galaxy S4, is so much better than the iPhone. Also, I think the Samsung Galaxy S3 is probably better than the iPhone. I haven't really touched the S2, but I just feel like it's better than the iPhone. I like the way it looks. I like the way it has a bigger screen. I think that the iPhone 5 and the S4 have the same processor, but I know that S4 has a lot of RAM. It has 2 gigs of RAM for a phone. That's really good. Also a quad-core processor, so definitely a great phone. And it basically has every app that iPhone does. I haven't really ran into an app where iPhone has it and I don't. I have actually ran into a point where Android has an app and iPhone doesn't, so it's kind of weird. I mean, I guess it's sort of an advantage, but I wish everybody also had the same apps because it's easier to interact with people who have the same apps. And then the next question comes, why did you decide to start YouTube? So I decided to start YouTube basically because I was inspired by different commentators. You know, I really wanted to, what I did when I went on was I looked up for tips and tricks way back, probably about basically 3 years ago, and I was looking for tips and tricks, and I found Whiteboy 7th Street just because he was uploading really high-scoring gameplays on Afghan with the sniper. I know I remember that, that's kind of weird, but I was looking for tips and tricks, you know, really high-scoring things and how to get better. I'm not really interested in tips and tricks anymore, you know, I do them occasionally, but I'm not really interested in high-scoring gameplays either. Again, I'm still interested in them, but I don't really do them too often. But I really do like the fact that I was inspired. You know, I didn't just want to do this because obviously you don't get paid a lot of money unless you're someone like PewDiePie or Smosh or something like that, but it really is a lot of fun. You know, that's why I still continue to do it today, because it's fun. You know, if it wasn't really fun, I know I get paid and everything, I know I get sponsorships and stuff like that, but it's just the whole atmosphere of it, the whole community. You know, I know a lot of people complain about the community. What the heck am I saying? A lot of people complain about the community, saying, oh my gosh, Caleb, this is never a community, this will never be a community, this is just people who hate each other and have nothing else better to do. And I don't think of it like that. I think of it like we're all a lot of people that really enjoy Call of Duty, that like interacting with each other, and really just really want to have fun, to be honest. I mean, or really get better at Call of Duty. But that's what I think. That's the reason why I started YouTube, to have a lot of fun. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Remember to click like down below, smash the like button, that really does help me out. Favorite this video if you haven't already. Favorites, they actually do make a big difference. So make sure to favorite the video, subscribe again if you haven't already, and go ahead and follow me on Twitter to see what I'm going to be actually playing with subscribers and tweeting it out. Also Instagram, Facebook, and Twitch, all links in the description below. It's been Quadmft, your favorite commentator, at least hopefully, and I'll see you and your dad and your mom and your whole family, hopefully you're watching this in your living room, next time.
Success finally paying off, smoking ain't afraid to cough. I'm a chef in Hell's Kitchen even when the apron's off. Blood, sweat, and tears, I could build a house and pay the walls. Me without a mic is like Michael Jordan, I'm playing ball. And Michael Jackson singing without a passion, like the government not taxing. And Biggie Smalls never rapping like Bruce Willis and Johnny Depp and Denzel never acting. My skills came out the blue, but I'm hella glad it happened. Hey, I keep it real like 100%. If we can get it through the front, we'll go under the fence. Steady making my ends, only focus on brand and